Alright, and let's do a little bit of flying. How about them tater tots? Alright, so we're gonna do, we've been talking about power loops and the last time we did this, and we're gonna do some power loops because everybody likes power loops because power loops are cool. And we're talking about using the side of something, for example this pole right here, as a visual reference so that you know that you're keeping, oops, let's get over there. Okay, so we're going to use this pole as a visual reference so that we can know that we're keeping top to bottom where we're at. Okay, so we're just doing power loops. Alright, so anyway, so that's the whole point. You just notice I got the stick cam down in the bottom so you can actually see what I'm doing. And let's power loop this. Okay. So anyway, power loops are just kind of cool because you can use it to go around objects. So, next thing, barrel rolls. Okay, barrel rolls are a bit of a different animal. I apologize. I don't have this. This game tends to throw some aliasing in there to make it feel like you're flying a real drone. So anyway, we're going to do some barrel rolls over the top of this screen up here. Okay. So I go up on the stick and then I roll, but I maintain power. Okay, so I'm just pushing to the right. You can see me push to the right on the aileron stick there like that, right? But I'm just going to do it in a smooth moment and I'm going to maintain power. Alright, so one of the moves I'm kind of like I really like to do is I'll go and I'll find something like this crane. Okay, and I'll go up, over, and then through, and then loop it back around again. Okay, so anyway, point being, up, aileron roll, up, aileron roll. Now what's kind of cool is you can actually travel a lot of distance, and you'll see this in some of my actual videos on my YouTube. I'll go up, aileron roll, and I'll actually pull the drone sideways, and then I'll flip it back around. Okay, and I'll literally go from one side of a football field to another side of the football field, and then back. Okay, so yeah, so anyway, aileron roll. Okay, and it's kind of cool because it's neat when you get especially something like these smokestacks, for example. And you can roll it like that and go over the top of it, and the people go, wow, that was cool because it was like so close. And you're like, no, that was just an aileron roll. And I practice it like this. Go over the top of fences. Literally, there's a go over the top of anything that you can, but there's a fence next to a football field that I like to fly at, and I will literally sit on this fence like this, and I'll just go aileron roll to this side, aileron roll to the other side. Ooh, listen to the thunder. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Alright, so anyway, aileron rolls, kind of a cool thing. Just adds a little bit more flowiness dimension to it. One thing noticing, you'll see that I pop the throttle. I'll go pop throttle, and then I'll drop throttle, pop throttle for power to go over, and then drop throttle, and then catch it. So pop throttle, drop throttle, catch it. Alright, it's just my style. You definitely do not have to do that, but that's my style to do it that way. So here, I'll give you an example. Since I just really realized this. Alright, so I'm going to go down here. which is kind of a cool looking move. I mean, obviously I could probably do it a little bit smoother, but I'm really not giving two shits right now. Okay, so aileron roll. So we did power loops. Oops, let's try that one more time. So we did power loops, power loop, and we did aileron roll. All right, again, an aileron roll with power. All right, and so what we do when we combine that, we can actually aileron roll and then turn the drone and pull through, and then go back up. And aileron roll it again, and then we go back up and we aileron roll it again, pull the drone through. Okay, and so what you end up with is this really kind of a pretty dance, and I'll do it over the top of a tree, but I'm going to use this pole here real quick just to kind of illustrate. So I go up over the top of it, right, aileron roll up over the top, power loop it, aileron roll over it, power loop over it again, and of course we don't want to seem one-sided, so then we go back the other way. We can go forwards, and this keep people going, holy smokes, what is he doing? He's crazy. And all I'm doing is a combination of power looped and power aileron rolls, or barrel rolls if you want to call them that. Barrel roll, go around like a barrel, right? It's just a sideways power loop, no big deal. Okay, so that is 7 minutes, and let's go one more time. So power loop, you apply the power, go up and over, try and find something along the side to use as a reference, and go through. Something along the side as a reference, and go through. Okay, and then barrel roll, power, aileron. And one thing that I notice is when I do a lot of barrel rolls, like I'm going to barrel roll over the top of this, I'll actually, I don't know if you caught that or not, but I'll actually, this stick, right, this stick here, as I go up over the top, you'll see it gets soft real quick. So I'll go hard on the throttle and then soft. Okay. And the other thing you're going to notice is I actually throw a little bit of yaw into that move. You'll see that the stick just goes out just a little bit. And what that does is it allows me to keep my nose in the right direction. And I didn't realize I was doing that, but now that I am, I pull out just a little bit on the sticks, or I'll go in a little bit on the sticks, which leads you to a different type of roll. It's called an axial roll, and it's actually when your camera is on your drone, your camera is normally at about a 20-degree angle, so that it's actually filming forwards as you're going forwards without seeing the props. So if you do just a straight stick-in axial roll, it actually makes the drone kind of wobble as it goes through the air, but it actually keeps the camera facing straight forwards. Here, let me jump onto this cargo ship here real quick here, I'll show you. Since we're right here. See how it wobbles the... So, anyway, it's just an axial roll. It's both sticks in, both sticks out. A lot of guys don't do it. All they do is when they roll is they just do the one stick this way and the one stick this way, which is kind of cool if you're going really fast. But if you're going slow and you want to keep that target in the center, then you want to do both sticks in, both sticks out, actually. Okay, so that's 10 minutes, and that is barrel rolls and power loops and a little something on the axial roll, which we're going to go ahead and we'll revisit here in a second on the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you would, please subscribe.